1-in-1 basketball has returned for 24-25, and this could go down as the craziest product ever made. We have 2 boxes of first off the line for an early first look at the set. If you guys like these crazy high-end early looks and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, press those buttons below. It's free, helps do more, and gets you the YouTube-only giveaway, which is Optic Basketball Hobby Box. Best of luck, info in the description. Guys, this is absolutely wild. The checklist for this stuff is off the charts. As you guys know, with a lot of these end of the license sets, they are just cleaning out the inventory and loading a lot of products up. So that's what they did here. Silhouette, for example, as well. And we opened some of these already, and I saw some ripped. Oh my gosh. There's some wild stuff. It is risking it for the biscuit times a million. So let's see the information for this product, and let's get started. I'll lock it on my hands so the lighting doesn't go crazy. There we go. Here are the boxes. Let's take a look. And here is 1-in-1, which, yeah, 1 and 1, 2 total cards. So there we go. And here is the side of the box. There we are. And here is the back. So here is 1-in-1 and why this stuff is just absolutely bonkers. So the price for these SRP is about $400. Now the resale for hobby is in the low 1K range. Now the resale for FOTL is in the 3-4K plus range. And I'll explain why in a second. I don't know if it'll justify it, but I'll explain why it is that much. You get 2 encased cards per box, 1 autograph, and then 1 base, parallel, insert, or memorabilia card. That is new. Now, FOTL. This is one of the most limited products they ever made. I think about 186 cases, which is next to nothing. And so you get 1 auto to 15 or less. For example, less being timeless moment to 3. You can see in the back there. And then you get 1 parallel or insert to 7 or less, or short print insert, or exclusive new memorabilia card to 10 or less. And so there's everything you can find. And so why this is so crazy is because, well, A, it's kind of the end of license, I guess, FOMO and craziness, the kind of loading up of sets. But there's a lot of wild stuff here. There's downtowns, there's all-star downtowns. Most cases I've seen have had at least a few logo mans and 10 box cases. So yeah, that is wild, wild stuff. Here's the rest of the information. I'll fly through it real quick. Parallels, there's many: orange, blue, purple, red, gold, FOTL white to 7, green, black 101. Autos, there's a lot here. Here we go. RPAs on card, many sets. Timeless moments plus dual ones as well. ISO, kind of like a timeless moment, but maybe Luka against someone defending him, kind of like an ISO shot there. There is champion. There's also impeccable cards here. One themed one, like the one and only. There's patch autos, quad patch autos, and so much more. And so memorabilia. There's a lot of sets. I don't really know how to put my finger on it, but you can see at the bottom there, the FOTL ones. There's Prime, Super Prime, Game Worn for the vets. There's a lot of logo mans once again. I've seen like 10 logo mans. I've watched like 3 breaks, I think. And they're just flying out of here, it seems. So a lot of logos. And there's a lot of special memorabilia too. We posted some on Pac-Man Breaks today on Instagram. But a lot of wild stuff. Then inserts, the rare ones are Downtown, Downtown All-Star. There's Black Color Blast. And this was Metal one. Same thing with manga. There's also Prismania, even though it's not Prism. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. But there's Fourth Dimension, Permit to Dominate, Timeless Moments, Unsigned, impeccable sets as well. So, yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. And most cases have had 2 case hits, and many of them in the same exact box. So here we go. Let's begin. Does it make sense? Not exactly. So let's just rip and hopefully pull some cool stuff. Here is the box. Let's begin. And this is 1-in-1, first off the line. So this should be the last licensed 1-in-1, and you'll hopefully see very soon the kind of loading up products at the end of the license I'm talking about. So let me lock in my hand one more time, and here we go. Sorry how long this takes. There we go. All right, let's begin. First card up, and tonight we'll be running breaks of this. Not a lot, very limited, so I'll run a few breaks tonight. And that's it on Whatnot. Link down below, 15 off. And then if you like these videos, high-end stuff, early reviews, like, comment, subscribe, press the buttons below. Free, helps do more, get you in a giveaway. Here's the first card up for a few $1,000. 2 cards. Jeez. I mean, come on. Look at that card. Look at that card. All right, let me get this out. There we go. And I mean, jeez, that is not even one of the biggest ones I've seen. And that is crazy. Brotherly McCain patch, the GOAT. So for those who are new here or haven't seen it, Jared McCain, collector, awesome guy. We ripped with him at the National, did 50K unboxing. It's a video that's pinned to the channel. Awesome guy. Probably one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Just really, really awesome dude. So nothing but the best to say about him. And that is a brotherly slogan patch. Yeah, that's new this year. And in past, this product was nice, but you couldn't get downtowns. There were no patch cards. But because they need to clean out all the good stuff, there's patch cards now. There's the metal cases. I don't get those ones. But yeah, wild stuff. Let's see if the auto hits. Now, I'm not too sure. Usually every box has one crazy hit, at least. Here's the next one, and let's see. Here we go. This is card number 2, and let's take a look at who we got here. Little filler to reveal. Let's see if we can get an ISO, timeless moment, something crazy. Here we are. Rookie. Ooh. All right. So, 2 nice hits. Jalen Wells, he is big to the Grizzlies this year with being gone. Yeah. On card. Ooh, yeah. Everything should be on card. And there's also update autographs too, like Halliburton rookie autos. It's a jumble of stuff, to put it frankly. All right. Box 2. It's a product with just everything in it. Impeccable. Contenders. There's like Prismania metal. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's really juicy on the plus side. And once again, reason why is I think like October they lose the license, so they're just kind of loading everything up. And that's why you see like, all of these old cards from other sets in the wrong set because they can't issue it later on with no license. Here we go. And so that is why these now cost way more than they should by a lot, but because it's so little supply, a lot of demand and craziness, that's my theory as to why. So obviously wish it was cheaper, but this is the end here, end of the line for Panini license. And people are going crazy for it. It's wild. Here is the next one. If you pull a case hit, it'll be the top card. And usually when you pull one case hit, there's 2. Do we see one? No. All right, let's see. Jeez. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We have Kevin Love. Whew. 1 for all. And it says to 5. Game worn patch. Wow. As a nasty card. I love that Cavs team, man. That Cavs team was awesome. Kevin Love. 1 for all. There's like throwback LeBron Miami, Cavs, there's Wemby, Curry, all these crazy game worn 101s, logos all over the place. So let's see. And so I opened like 2 more boxes. I'm pretty sure I pull a logo, man. That's how crazy it is. Here's the final card. Let's take a look. Come on. Let's see a timeless moment. Let's see something endgame. Here's the final one. Once again, if you enjoyed this crazy but really short, super high in opening, several $1,000s, just show support with a like, comment, subscribe. Goes a long way, helps do more, and get you in the giveaway. And then breaks tonight. If you're seeing this video and it's new, I'm probably live right now doing the only breaks I have of this stuff for FOTL. Here we go. Let's see some absolute monster. Interesting. Monster action, you there? Oh, okay. It's Fractal, I think. Salon. All right. That's the one to 3. Reverse jersey number. Interesting. That was This is definitely one of the worst boxes I've seen this stuff yet. That one was a decent one. If you want to see full cases, tonight, rip them live. Full cases. And you'll see logos. You'll see hopefully downtown, stuff like that. So, solid haul. But for this product, obviously, this box is one of the weak ones I've seen, even though we got a 3 and a patch because, once again, very, very, very crazy stuff's in here. This one was nice. Very nice. Look at this. I mean, I did see a dual timeless pulled, and I also saw, let's see what else, a lot of like top tier patches, some cool downtowns. So hopefully we can pull some more. I'll have more in upcoming videos because I really want to pull a downtown. So we're going to try. This is easily my favorite card, even though that's PC. I mean, Jared, nicest guy. And a nice spot to get a little, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that crazy? I bumped the light. Whoops. Almost just knocked everything over. All right. Well, what are your thoughts? Scale from 1 to 10. It's tricky. these are two different products. So Hobby, which I haven't seen yet, but based on the checklist, and I already gave my rating for both these before I even opened the product. Based on the checklist, and I always study it before it breaks, for example. Hobby, I'm gonna say $1,000 if it stays there. I'll give it like a maybe 4.75, just because it costs so much money. It's so risky. This is like 4 times more risky. It's crazy, but the ceiling is, I mean, you can't even see it. I would say this one is about a, I'd say about a 4.25. I've seen more 5-figure cards pulled in the past like 18 hours than I have in the past several months, but it costs tens of thousands of dollars, per case. So yeah, kind of weird review. This one is different, and it's different times. It's crazy times. I'm trying my best. Hopefully that made sense. But once again, crazy times, and yeah, who knows? So wild cards. This is my favorite, Jared McCain, and as brotherly patch. Panini, man, they're going absolutely wild right now. So time to get associated with, hey, can you just touch it? There you go. But anyway, here is our last, probably ever, one-on-one review. So it's been a pleasure. There's been ups, there's been downs. This was a fun one, and I'm going to miss this one. I'm not going to miss the losses, but we'll miss the rush and the big hits, which we pulled before. So there you are in the books. Does it, guys? What are your thoughts on this product? If you join any breaks or try a box, I wish you the best of luck. It is a risky business. But I pray that I hear someone say they pull a monster. If you pull up around Miami downtown, I'm a buyer. But that's it, guys. Thank you always for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you later.